See, I will love you.
So really crying, calling upon the government to come or rescue. To even get out here to go in the market, not easy for us. You have to jump over 4 to 5 pile of food before you go to buy your food. When you come from buying your food, you go nowhere to eat because imagination to take care of people. So if I in the community will not follow people on the road. And they got leadership. So we don't know why the leadership treating all the this. And we went to him once. He told us you're going to be an announcement. And since they were not hearing from him, they call him Gio. He's the country. I feel bad because we're not living decent life here. Yeah, our community is well polluted. We're not even living good life here because it's possible that we drink from that well, we get sick from chloride. We don't know. And we dry water from the well drinking. We want the government to come in and meet with the touchy to tell maybe he don't know the responsibility. Let the government help us to tell them what to do in the community, a South African community, so that we can be in peace. Because we're not in peace at all when it comes to
what to spoil you. What to spoil you. It will be the first and the last. We keep alive so that the world can know. So that the world can know categorically clear. As a vision labor for this country. 12 years in opposition, we maintain the peace. 6 years in government, we maintain the peace. It was honored the United Party regime that people were murdered here. What they said to the one of you, you want to say to one of you, you were successful 2 decades ago. You murdered our people right here. And today, Baka has rewarded you. We are glad that you have all to protect yourself. But we are very good our party headquarters. You understand? There is a planned invasion tonight. And let the police be aware. We will sit here tonight. Let the police be aware. We will do everything in our means to have ourselves protected. Mr. Boyka is particularly trying to preserve the lack of government. Let the people be aware. Find the issues of this country. Solve the bread and butter issues of the Liberian people. Then the September, school fee is an issue. Food is an issue. Armed robbers and deserting people are being fought. Security is an issue. Being paid to deliver services. Service delivery is an obligation. Each and every citizen, under my voice, under our leadership, do not take any action in your head. We are fully prepared our leadership. We will leave very soon. The political leader will be here. You will decide on our meeting. And after that, there will be a determination. We got instruction. I want to say to you, you should be very calm. The situation is temporarily under control. We are coordinating with our international partners. We are coordinating with our campus coordinators, our campus chairperson, along the 15 political subdivision. The situation in Monrovia, the situation in Masolado, the government Masolado, we have declared as a vision labor for this country. 12 years in opposition or making a peace.
Yeah, on the ground intersection of 1.3.2, which talks about conflict of interest. This is conflict of interest. If you're not in a round ring and you're doing business with the player, you should be regulating as the referee and not be receiving gifts from the player. When you receive gifts from the player, you are already compromised. This is political corruption. We never supported President Weah to do the very same things we wanted to do. Because 2018 and 2023 is from funding the CEO. He has violated also the PPCC law. We complain about this company. Before we could come to power, for example, when I say we, because at that time I supported the government. At the moment, I am an activist. So, when we supported the government, we complain about this project. Why is project still operating in Nigeria? How can this company operate in our country? This company has an escrow account in Dubai. How can we have the company called Better? They are taking 80% of the revenue of profits, while they are taking percent CEO in the context of business. We are not business as a control of the company. They take 80%, we take 40%. The 80% is going to an export account in Dubai. For what? They are imposing more taxes on consumers. Because affecting ordinary people, ordinary consumers, especially civil servants. On the average, civil servants are getting 150. Our people get 150. How much is buying a car? we love our country. We don't love the one in the country. It's just didn't happen. Everyone will give you the ridiculous of the regime. But what the lives of people, protect the people's interest. What is for people to be 73,700 per generator? The generator is making more money than medical doctors and engineers in the country and police security and kickers. For what? And guess what?
Indeed, what a blessed day it is to be here again in Monrovia behind these microphones as media practitioners. Good morning, welcome to the Tuesday's October 10th edition of the program, the Kera Morning Show here on Kera Radio, FM 95.9. Somebody said, but Jeff, you're smiling this morning. Indeed, I'm smiling because it is my duty to smile. You know, whenever you smile, you take away every other sorrows, though there are things on up, but imagine your smiles can make you feel better. If I don't smile, who's going to smile for me? Welcome. We have lots to talk about this morning on the show. A lot of national issues we have to talk this morning. Whenever you wake up in the morning, give thanks to God for giving you the gift of life. You do not have anything to pay. It is free of charge. It is not your right. You are just privileged to be alive. So appreciate God for the life that you have in you. My name is Jefferson Weah, your usual host, the Kera Morning Show. And this morning, we'll have lots of things to think about, like I said. But I'm not going to be talking alone this morning because it's a whole lot of national issues. So I thought to bring in some professional media colleagues, guys that I trust so very much. Young people. You know, it's not about the name that you've made. Sometimes people say, well, the man, he been inside ever since. But you know, there should be a new breed of media colleagues, which of course they are. We are new. And so we're coming in. We are coming with zest. We're coming with energy. So this morning I'll be joined by three of my media colleagues. who understand the happiness in our country. We're going to be giving analysis, discussing issues of national concern, especially things happening up Capitol Hill. You know, of recent Capitol building legislature has become a scene of attraction for many people, and Liberians are concerned about the things happening up Capitol Hill. The behavior of lawmakers, when things are needed, things that are needed to be done in country are not working perfectly for the people. Lawmakers who should be making laws, we find them doing something different, and so we talk about that this morning. We'll talk other issues though. Ezekiel Moore is a professional journalist. As a matter of fact, he will introduce himself though, but let me tell you, he's from Encounter Radio. I've known him for a very long period of time, a brother, a friend. And so Ezekiel is here. We will be joined later on by Francis K.D. Cooper of Liberia Television Network and Perry Zudua, the Basel boy. He will also join us this morning. Legislative reporters and also Ministry of Information. So welcome. As always, you know, the Kera Morning Show is a proud sponsor of, that's the Amazing Home Care Services is a proud sponsor. It's proudly associated with the Kera Morning Show. So we'll take words from our sponsor, and then we will come back. We started talking this morning. Be there while we're here. Be our guest on the show. So let's go for this quick break and be right back.
This is Ezekiel Home Services. This is agency. We send nurses and kids to patients, take care of them from medical services in their homes. So this is the office space where this is a Ezekiel Home Health Services. This is a home health agency. We send nurses and home health kids to patients' homes and take care of them, provide medical services for them in their homes. So that's what we're doing. This is the office space where the high-end process is rendered.
Also the assisting admin at Amazing Care. I've been with this company since 2014 when we were making nothing. And we were literally in the basement of our apartment. This is how growth have brought us this far. 2-bedroom apartment, and we were literally using the basement and the garage space to carry on this business. And because of growth, we moved here on 2019, and we've been here since 2019 doing this.
Okay, so welcome back after that break. Welcome back to the show here, the Kera Morning Show on Kera Radio. Again, my name is Jefferson Perry Weah, and of course, I have here in studio Ezekiel Moore, a professional Liberian journalist, and we will also be joined later on by Cooper and Perry Zodua. They will be here this morning as we go along discussing national issues. All right. So, Francis, I call you Francis. Ezekiel, I know this is your first time, man. Good morning. Welcome to Kera Radio.
Yeah, indeed, it's my first time. Good morning, Jeff, and good morning, the peace, love, and growth in Liberia. Yeah, okay. My name is Ezekiel Timo, and here with the Great Encounter Radio 104.9, wherein I served as news director for that entity. So
Ezekiel Mo is a very, professional media colleague, and we've come a long way as a matter of fact. Uh, Ezekiel, lots of things have been happening in country. Before I know our colleagues are on their way coming, but before we go up Capitol Hill, let's critique a little bit about the government. President Weah took office in January, and we're in December now. Uh, how what can you say so far about putting the government under the microscope, or what can you say as a Liberian journalist looking at the whole economy, the rule of law, and other things?
Okay, so from my own perspective, side, the government led by President Joseph Limamboka and the other side and I set up, it would definitely come again, go against him. So he said after he set up his side, he would try to set up other government agencies and thing. And we look at the agriculture sector in our country. We just last weekend observed the agricultural fair in Kakata. And agriculture, I think, is moving. We take a gradual steps. The government has, I think, three to four big farms in the country now, and they are making step by step. So agriculture sector, at least they are making a little move in the country. And when it comes to the issue of rule of law, I would say the rule of law is one way to moving gradually. It's not 100%, as I said. I would grade the rule of law like 50%.
Okay.
Yeah, like 50% everything, and at least gradually we are moving stronger so far. But there are some challenges and ills in the government.
Okay.
Yes, there are some challenges and ills in the government, like the issue of the president's slow to take action on. LCC have come up with a report from the LTSR, and the government have the president have yet to come up with steps from that side. So when it comes to the issue of the president taking step, that is one of the, I think, his weakness.
Okay.
Because he feel that he trusted the guys so much that he put them in position, and to just see them doing the thing they're doing, I think that's why he being weak to take steps. But actually, I think that the issue of taking steps against government officials, he's doing it gradually and doing his best.
Okay. President Boakai, let's look at the past regime under Liberia under former President George Weah. In 2017, but then he had not tasted the presidency, and so in 2017, after all of the hula values, he got elected, and many people saw former President Weah. Liberians were complaining, in fact, after they came to power, that some of the guys who came, they had nothing. They started to amass wealth. They started to gain power. I want to take you back to just the recent elections in Ghana. Ghana just had elections,
Sure.
and former President John Mahama, he was re-elected, and Liberians now are saying that the coming back of former President John Mahama could be the reincarnation of, it could be the same for George Weah. Maybe 2029 to George Weah could make a change. He could come back, after President Weah, George Weah will come back. The same thing that happened in Ghana, in America, it could happen to Liberia. What's your view? I mean, journalistically, or how do you see it? The thoughts on Liberia when you pass around the corners, you hear people say these things. What comes to your mind?
For me, I won't doubt anything here. I won't doubt anything because Liberia had a tendency of when you are in power, they will hear you, they will say all types of things for you, they will promote you. At times, some will even dedicate you. But whenever you leave power, another government come in, like for example, President Chancellor was here, and people say Chancellor was this, Chancellor was that. You know, wanted him, some people wanted him, and at the end of the day, the war came and President Taylor left the country. When Manasari came, people said, you were better Chancellor here than Manasari. So, right? Yeah, so Manasari came, she said, for the first 6 years. Even though people were still saying that it better Chancellor be here than Manasari, but she was still re-elected as president for another 6 years. So she went 12 years. Due to her age, and so she could not recontest and so forth. And she was left opposite President Weah came. President Weah came on the same. As president, people were supporting him, people hear him. And yet still people were still saying, President Manasari town better than Weah town. We heard that saying all around. So I was just to say that people in Liberia on the culture and thing of Liberia is different here. Liberia is just a different country. Different country on planet Earth. Things that can occur in Liberia, things that happen in Liberia, it can find happening in other countries. And now President President George Weah has left the same. President Boga is here now. People are still praising President Boga, and the other state people are saying, well, it's better President Weah than President Boga. And now you know that my youth President Weah is still in the country. He's not old like Manasari. If to say, but let me say, if Manasari was not old or aging, he should go recontest and be elected. But now President Weah is young, he's still running the country, and he's still in active politics. So I'm not doubting the fact that because people are still saying that they prefer President Weah now than President Boga. As I said, that's the history.
What people are saying.
That's the history of Liberia. That's the history of Liberia.
They miss you when you're not there.
Yeah, when you're not there, they always
miss you.
But when you are present, they are not. So maybe I wouldn't doubt anything. This is politics. It was take 5 years ago. So coming on the scene, if being re-elected as president for this country it will not be a strange thing to us because, as I said, people always say that they always hear you when you are in the past.
Over the weekend, the immigration service, the Liberia Immigration Service, they graduated 517 immigration officers coming to beef up the strength of the current, the previous number we had, the previous force we had. Looking at all of our entry points, as you've been following, Liberia now is vulnerable, very much vulnerable to illegal entry, especially when it has to do with drugs and dangerous substances coming to Liberia. What do you think? Or what are your thoughts? Even though the Justice Minister, Honorable Oxford Tuer, he had promised the newly graduated immigration officers of reasonable salaries, benefits, health insurance. Many times you see our immigration officers, Sunday or Friday, you see them going from one store to another. Oh, chief, adding up the number and coming up with promises that yes, you get benefits, you get salaries, good salaries, and health insurance. What the graduation of these people? What can you say so far as they've joined their colleagues?
So firstly, the immigration is here to protect our borders. According to the immigration boss, one of the reasons why the borders are now well protected by the immigration is based on the limited members of the immigration service.
The
manpower is very limited, and moreover, there are men in the immigration service. Mind you, there will be 300 men for the pension of the immigration service.
Okay.
So those 300 men, their age
okay.
elapsed. So can you imagine they were not even many. and 300 of them are older people. So will you expect an Asian man to be in the forest in the cool during night hours, mining water? It will not work. It will not work that way. So that the government told the wise to do recruitment, and because the 300 men were coming down, men and women, because they have age, reached the aging sector.
Yes,
they are
stage now.
Stage, so they have to be down from the service. They're not active in serving again. So they decided to recruit 500. And all of what we know in the know is 500, but coming up at the date of declaration, we have 517. So the immigration boss will have to speak to us why it's 517, because all we've been knowing is 500. All the press conferences he attended, Mika, I also call Mika. We always ask the question, they always say that 500. So where the 570 come from, we don't know. Because the last conference I was on this last week, Thursday, we hosted the immigration, I think, general there. He said, he made emphasis on the 500. And he said that effective January, these graduates were replaced on the payroll, and they will start taking pay effective January. And all of the allowance benefits, they will start receiving effective January of next year. So it's 500, but now it's 570, so 70% have been added onto it. So we don't know how it will be like. What will happen with the 70%? And actually, as you said, we move around a lot of times, and we always up and down through the month, the hours, the even hour, the day, the night hour, and the city immigration. Not only the immigration officers, but even the police. Even the police. But the immigration officers, they are, I believe that they have brought us so low to the foreigners and areas in the country. That's why they are not being respected. Because they will go to a food store and see a food man, and knowing that food man has all of the papers and registered documents to pay the country, but they will go there with a black and say, "Oh, I mean, we yell. We have to do."
Oh, sometimes. So, what do you think would be the cause of these things happening? For a uniform immigration personnel just visiting one store to another. I mean, what when these things happen, what comes to your mind?
For me, I would say they do a lot of greediness.
Greediness.
Yeah, greediness. But they have been paid. The thing about it is that, Jevo, we are in the generation field, right? If you know that you are in the field and you're not certified, what do you get from there? What else do you do?
You just leave.
You just leave. I know some members of the armed forces of Liberia. I know one of 3 armed forces personnel who are walking away from the armed forces.
Yeah, because they feel that
they're
not getting that
benefits. What they wanted to get. I have 2 of them in my community. And now the guy who works over the armed forces, he opened a big factory and he's making his own business.
Wow.
And he's making money. So that day I was talking, and I said, "Oh, my man, you enjoying now? You're making money now?" He said, "My man, boy, we can talk. But somewhere we're not getting the benefit we want. Then the only thing that is the AFL. Or coming is people who are afraid of us. But with that, we're talking, come on."
And there are major challenges to attributed to these things. Sometimes their salaries are not coming, they're not getting their benefits. And at the end of the day, you will see, police officers, in fact, security apparatus, just, going around, loitering, just collecting bribes, especially the police in the traffic.
When it comes to bribing the country, the police, they carry 100% when it comes to bribing the country police.
One would say because the police are not being paid, they are underpaid, and their salaries are not coming, their bosses are not paying attention to them.
Yeah, and the same thing I said with Jeff. You know that even though they are not being paid, right? They are underpaid. But they too, at times too, let's take some action.
Okay. The police to take take action.
So what if the police want? It will very draw attention of international community.
Oh yeah.
It will draw attention of the
that the police are protesting.
Police they force protest.
Who will regulate the traffic? But they are called to serve and protect.
They are called to serve.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The nurses who call for them to protect the same way. The nurses can go on strike action.
Oh yeah, recently I saw the nurses
and that's the detailed one. we should look at the police or the nurses, the health workers that are most of them go. Because mind you now, if all the health workers say they are striking, they're not going to work. You know what happened? Just a day or just in 2 hours now, you won't let go the police.
But all these things could happen if you have an economy, in my mind, if you have an economy that is vibrant, a booming economy where investors are coming, where leaders, especially those who are in power, are making sure that the right things are done. Don't you think so?
Jeff, with this country, I don't want to be talking about investors. Because
why you don't want to talk about investors?
Because our resources, that's our mineral alone that we have here. It's a separate country.
Oh yeah, Liberia is very rich.
Go to Western Cluster. I know you've been there. Go to
yeah, I've been there.
Go there. Walk in jail and see what's going on there. See the very money. You know the other day they said some police officers went. You heard that last thing, right?
Yeah.
The police officers that unrobbed the investors.
Oh yeah, I heard that, and in fact,
they were dismissed.
Yeah, they were dismissed, but they claimed that they were wrongfully dismissed. In fact, they went to investigate according to them because they appeared on Yeke Koluba TV on Yeke at one of his press conferences, and they were showing documents of everything. Well, they have their own thing to go and settle, but
so that was saying. So the issue of not paying the country is serious. Go to the bank. See those people who play with money 24 hours. They tell us how much they making.
Are people money, mommy?
Yeah.
Are people money?
I'm telling you.
So the money is tempting.
It's tempting.
So when you play with a huge money, that means you should get. I mean, you should be paid.
You should be paid
satisfactorily.
Wow. So if you're not satisfied, corruption will come from there. Corruption.
Did you see President Waka tackling corruption? As a journalist, so far, because President Waka, one of his pillars, he talks about corruption. He's going to tackle and what have you. But what can you see when it comes to corruption, the president?
When it comes to corruption, within his first year, I would give President Waka 30%.
Okay.
Yeah. Mind you, also said he just a year, and from where the country came from, he just came from transition, and he entered in the government. Even though someone will say, when you are on the substitute bench, you should be watching on the feet for every mistake that your friend will make.
Okay.
Because anytime you two can go in. So when you go in, you should know how you go in and go in well prepared. So when it comes to the issue of corruption, I will go in 30% because at least you try your best, you try something small.
Okay.
So all 100 going 30% in corruption.
Okay, Ezekiel, let's go up Capitol Hill, where the real issues, the real happenings in country now, where they are. You've been following of recent all of the happenings up there, lawmakers, ever since when did they start? And this whole issue about removing Speaker Kufa and somebody wanting to be Speaker, set a group of people, but according to their rules over there, that you should have at least two-thirds of the majority, 49. Once you have the number, then you people can go in, legally remove a speaker, elected official. I mean, a deputy or so. But there has been lots of things happening, fighting. I would say at the district levels, some districts now are being put on hold because of this whole fight. Things are not going on properly. What I mean, so far, what's your thought about this whole fight up Capitol Hill?
Okay, you see, people will say, many Nigerians are saying the fight of Capitol Hill,
Oh,
the people fighting for the country. For me, I don't see that far fighting for the country.
okay.
Those guys are fighting for themselves, their own benefit. Because representatives were elected from the district to go and serve their people.
Oh,
You know, from a district, everyone will not go in the House of Parliament.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why one person is elected. And we open the phone lines now. Since the struggle started, or even before it started, people from the various district will call and tell you, say, our representative have come back to us to say, oh, to even ask for what steps, which side should I go on? They have not gone back to the people.
Uh,
They have not gone back to the people to ask, or to even tell them, this is what's going on in the house, or this is what people say we should do, or come back to my people. My people are you giving the job here? I mean, that simple English, because have that come back to the people, say, oh, my people, get job here, the player went like, you're coming there. When the post is coming there, we're supposed to, we're supposed to, so why are you bus?
Oh.
In all the districts, as a lawmaker, you have your council of elders, you have your councils, the development council, the council of elders,
yeah.
your youth
Yeah.
advisors,
Yeah.
all of you have in your district. So if such a thing happen, you go back to them for advices.
Okay.
But mind you, the lawmakers, they are not doing it.
Oh.
Open the phone lines now and take people call. They will tell you. So they are doing those things just for their own self-interest grief. You know that there have been so many rumors in the corner, especially from Honorable Yeka Koruba, alleging that these lawmakers are. The first time we heard it was like 5,000.
Yeah. Yeah. He started with
It
that.
started 5,000. The last press conference he had, he said that lawmakers were receiving 500,000 now. I said, wow, 500,000 United dollars?
It was. He said it was being placed in the budget for them.
For them.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what he said, allegedly. So, if a lawmaker, you're not going for the district. So if that happening, what are you think they're fighting for? For themselves. They're not fighting for the people, for the country. So let's go to the issue now. You see, people will say the law is the law.
Mm.
And according to the constitution and their own rules, they said two-thirds majority can unseat you, right?
Yeah.
But simple majority can elect you.
Mm.
So he was elected by Speaker Kofa was elected by the same majority people. Because there must be a majority before you win everything. So the majority elected him.
Mm.
He was elected by the majority. And now he said for less than a year.
Less than a year.
Yeah, less than a year. And the same majority, people from the same majority, from the same people who elected him, has come and said we don't have trust and confidence in you again.
Mm.
But now, according to the rule, you can just because you are majority, you must reach the number. This time around, because simple majority elected, just simple majority remove, or you must beat the number.
Okay.
And according to them, the majority side, they were soliciting signatures. The last time they were at 47, 43. They thought it would be 47.
Yeah.
And the last day when they conducted election, some 2 weeks ago, when they conducted election for Speaker Kun, for me, I will call the before speaker now. Because they have the calling Speaker Kun, Speaker Kufa.
Yeah.
So it's like we have, and one of the things again, I'll get to that point. But for now, I'll call the before speaker. So the election that brought Speaker Kumbo, it was conducted on that day. And according to what I saw and what I heard, the secretary reached 50.
Okay.
Because there was the point is that you solicit signature to remove the speaker. But once the signature reached 50, and you come and read the petition, the file motion, and what they did on that in the section. The signature reached 50, they came to file, they read the petition. And you know that on that same day, some people who names were on that document, that signed, prepared, and maybe some trying to some maybe dialogue, I will not say and nothing but 3 dialogue. Some of them went back to Speaker Kufasa for getting to know that they signed a document that was prohibited and notarized. And according to the law, once the document
Somebody said, well, maybe the man wasn't sure of winning, becoming the speaker. So it was better that he just remained as deputy than for him to relinquish to resign as deputy speaker and say, me contest again.
because if you resign, you are no more speaker. You are represented. So then when you go, you lost. then what will happen after they conduct that election? You know what's going to happen there? If Speaker Kofa were going to resign as speaker, then the election was going to be conducted by the chief clerk.
Okay.
Because people are saying the speakership election will be conducted by the chief clerk. Yes, indeed. Prior to after election, all representatives can be effective, right? So the chief clerk can be the administrator of the house until those guys come. You know that every representative when they come with a certificate, they can present to the chief clerk.
Yeah, sure.
They can present to the chief clerk. So after that, the first session, the chief clerk will conduct the election for the speaker. And the speaker of the election, the deputy speaker, that's how it goes. So now in the rule, people are saying that the speaker is present or the speaker was present, the principal is in the country, then why the deputy speaker was presiding in that section? So according to the rule, when you come to session, when session called the order, it's called the order by the sergeant. The session called the order, according to the rule, the session will call the order sharp 10.
Yeah, sure.
The sharp 10 o'clock, the session is called the order. When the session is called the order, the first thing is what? Opening prayer. by the chaplain. For opening prayer is roll call. So when that roll call is conducted, they will start with the speaker,
Okay.
the deputy speaker, and members follow. So after the roll call, if you just continue the quorum, you will adjourn. So you don't have session for that day.
Okay.
So when the majority of that were conducting the session for the past days, when they enter the building, they will do roll call. After the session, I'll call the session to order. They will do roll call. When the roll call is conducted, there was the recording secretary will start with the speaker.
Okay.
Speaker Honorable Kofa Jefferson Kofa. He is absent. Deputy Speaker Tomo Farah, present. So in the absence of the speaker, the deputy speaker take charge according to the rule.
Okay.
So everything according to the rule, they were playing to the rule, to what the rule says, according to the majority block. Because session was called to order, and the deputy speaker, the speaker was absent, the speaker was present, and then they met the quorum for business. They met the quorum to transact business. So the very session began. Because when the quorum rolled, most of the time they were 45. If not 45, they were 44. If not 44, they were 45. Yes. So they met the quorum to do business. So that's how they were doing their businesses.
Okay.
And that's why even the deputy chief level there in the session, the sergeant, the chaplain, everybody was in that session. But unlike the side of Kofa, Speaker Kofa's side, they didn't meet the quorum.
Sure. And
session,
so,
yeah.
But the thing is, the both sides, the anti-Kofa block and the Kofa block, they cannot get the number. They cannot convince members from each block, from the opposite blocks, to come and join. And this has been a challenge. But fast forward, yesterday was a scene of attraction up Capitol Hill. The huge presence of police deployment, especially in the compounds or the premises of the Capitol building, going as far as in the main building of Capitol Hill, the representative end, going in the main building, police, PSU, ERU, armed ERU officers, and I saw the ERU commander, in fact, and huge black car with his 2 ADs, and then other cars followed. And what can you say when it comes to legislative matters? Do you think it was okay enough to see the presence of police officers, armed police officers? And they were not just there, but what I saw yesterday, they were only protecting the majority block, because I saw all of those police officers, especially the PSU, they were around. They surrounded or providing security. They provided security for James Kohler of Bond County, Representative James Kohler, and his colleagues. I mean, what can you say? Was it right? Do you see this as a sign, as a good sign for our legislative politics?
So actually, it's not a good sign for legislative politics. I'm going to say this clear. For the police are there to protect life and property. It can be recalled on the very day that the president was attending the country. We were in that building doing that. It was the day to the first trial to remove the speaker.
Yeah.
We were in that building that day, and small nearly died from the pepper spray, because at then we were in the first chamber where the legislature nobody meet, and the guys from Speaker Kofa entered into that place with the securities. The first thing they paused that door because it was locked. The forcibly they entered in that place, sprayed pepper spray on us. Lawmakers, journalists, everyone that were in there. They took those chairs.
Who did that? Were they lawmakers?
Lawmakers are doing it.
They spray.
Lawmakers will come with the personal securities, right?
Okay.
And they came in to the torso with those, because there were poor and antenna, right?
Yeah.
So Speaker Kofa were coming in to these guys into the session.
Yeah.
And then it was not divided. That day was not divided. Not Speaker Kofa or Kunsa. And then it was not divided.
Oh, it was
it was
still there.
when Thomas Father was presiding as the next speaker at that school was all the country.
Okay, he was he had gone on an invitation
Yes, I think
to interview the president.
So that Thursday, that fateful Thursday, and session was beginning to call to order. When this guy knew that they were going to be in the trials because the only speaker trial on the floor, they could disrupt the session.
Okay.
Represented the Marvin Cole, represented the Thomas Father, not Thomas Father, but
Frank Safoko,
and all of those guys, you know the names. And they really disrupted our whole place that day. The security spray, pepper spray, they broke the chairs, and it was like you couldn't sure was surviving that place. And one good thing I know our journalism school taught me is that
no news what died for.
No, I told my best of I should have been yesterday. When I see it yesterday, we started laughing about right. I told her, my man, let's leave this place, just where we are, just where we. There's no news what dying for my brother. Because they will beat on you.
Whatever happens there, it's just free.
It's free
of charge.
All we do, we come to the region
and just condemn it. Nothing will be done.
We take issue, we go and sue them. Nothing. So when they were doing that thing, I just went. I already small at it. I went in one corner. You know, because the whole place was already eyes was red, everybody sneezing. Nobody get out. The guys blocked the two corridors, the main entrance. They would go out. Wow. So we're just in there. And no police were there. The security at the Capitol building.
Yeah, from the beginning, there were no police.
Yeah,
only Capitol building
security. Yeah, they could not maintain
the
crowd. They don't have anything. Capitol building security. They don't have pepper spray. They don't have anything to scare the guys. They got spray. Even every spray on the Capitol police security. So at then, no police were around. So I think it's since that incident occurred. Every time during the session on that ground, you see police present. Okay. And the police present has been at the gate. You see few police officers walking around the building when session is ongoing. They will not enter the building, but they'll be on the grounds on the floor outside. But yesterday was different. Yesterday, I think the police came in because police can work on intelligence. I think there was some intelligence received for the police yesterday that there was going to be a chaotic scene yesterday because actually. Yesterday morning when I got on the ground, I saw Speaker Kupasa, all the representatives, they were in different mood yesterday. The guys were in the t-shirt.
Yeah, I saw Representative Marvin Cole parading, just moving from one place. He was like going around from one place to another, right?
Yeah, and that's the parading they were around. You see, one of the things that really brought the police in is because the personal bodyguards of this representative. And the supporters, they want to really cause the problem. If only between lawmaker and lawmaker, police will not come in. Okay. But it's between the lawmaker, the personal bodyguards, the other group of lawmaker and personal bodyguards. So then the police have to come in. Because the other bodyguards have net pepper spray. The other bodyguards have net weapon pepper spray. Like one yesterday, a guy was arrested and he had nerve. He had a net and he took the net.
Who got?
I don't know which side he come from.
You said who?
One person was arrested yesterday.
Okay.
With net. He had net on him. Why he did net? How you were arrested? Yesterday morning when did
you see the knife?
I saw the knife. And the deputy minister came in yesterday on the compound because actually
they from the deputy minister for budget, minister of finance. I think she came for the budget.
No, not that.
Not the lady?
Not the lady.
Okay.
The very first car that entered it because this guy from the speaker, Kupasa, said there will be no budget on yesterday.
On yesterday, yes.
Now, there is what they went for. And they said no executive will enter that fence on yesterday. So one car came in, the deputy minister came in. I know he came to check to go back on the soda car, government. The car came in the past around the corridor. The first thing, all the lawmakers headed by Marvin Cole, represented what he himself.
I saw small mobile.
Represented small mobile.
I saw Dixon
Sibo.
Yeah.
Represented Jaga Kolba. All the guys chased that car. They beat on that car. The guy on the park the car. They beat on the car and just hit
Okay, they were banking on the car.
Banking the car. There was no police. Police were not present in the fence at that time. The police were only at the gate. So the guy went to the gate and parked the car at the gate. The minister. So at the gate he stopped the car. That's where the police was. The main entrance. So when he stopped the gate to the car, he stopped the car to the gate. The representative changed the car and said they should put the car on. The thing was so that way yesterday. They represented the car back. They really pushed the car to move. from the place. And he said he was not moving the car.
The minister said he was not.
He said he was not moving, he was not leaving.
Wow.
So he should go and spot the car. The guy started knocking on the car, they bend the car plate. Maybe say the small motorbike. He gave orders to the guy to flatten the car tire.
I mean, you were there. All these things were happening.
And the video is there. I can provide the video.
Wow.
Maybe say the small motorbike gave order to the guy to flatten the car tire. When he passed that order, the gentleman, he had a blue jacket. Took a huge bender from his side and punched the car tire. Right away, the police officer who was standing, because no police was standing around. 2 police officers were standing at the back were watching, and no one knew. And the 2 police officers recognized him. They had to chase him.
Oh my God.
In the chasing, he was arrested. Why? Another person who was arrested was one guy who in the office of represented district representative.
Kera. Okay.
He was also arrested.
Oh yes, I was being told yesterday that
the reason why he was arrested, this guy who was running with the knife passed the death word to him.
Oh, okay.
And you know, when you are running the police over after him, the guy passed the death word to him, and he too tried to harden them. So when the police too saw that, and the police took away the decision on him.
Okay.
And carrying, both of them were arrested yesterday. But you see the whole thing. Who I will blame the whole process? I will blame the lawyers of this country. Look, that's
the lawyers. Why?
Who know law? Because mind you, all the interview that we did yesterday, if we interview Speaker Kofa, or Speaker Kofa came to interview him, said, his lawyer said the ruling is in your favor from the Supreme Court.
Okay.
If we interview Representative James Kule, he said
the lawyer told him that the ruling was
in that place. So that's why they continue. You know, Representative James Kule is chairing on the rules and order.
But looking at the Supreme Court's ruling, the judgment the Supreme Court rendered, it did not rule in a particular person's favor. It rendered its judge or her judgment. She rendered her judgment in favor of the Constitution. She did not rule in a particular group's favor. And so I don't know. So that's where I'm still confused. Why would both parties be claiming, that the Supreme Court ruled in their favor when it was not even specified that, oh, you did this, you won the case. In fact, yes, it's true, what you're doing is right, but asking yourself, go back and do the people's job. But then my thing is, while it's true that the police are there to protect lives and property, but the police are seen only protecting one set of people, the majority bloc, and then leaving the other lawmakers, just vulnerable. So
let me say this: these are lawmakers from Speaker Kopasa. I think, as I said, I think the police received intelligence. That's why they came to protect one side. They came to the ground. And after,
was it fair enough?
So, let me say this, right? The police and leaders, when they came first, they were just there. Representative James Kule was moving alone because I told you as I got on the ground yesterday morning early on, Representative Jaga Kodoba, all the guys were there. Representative James Kule, Representative Jason, all of them were there. James Kule was only on the phone because he was elected as new chairman of Rules and Order. So according to him, he was there to make sure that everything being in place for the budget hearing. And he was there walking around alone.
So now,
no security were behind him. But after that incident occurred, when things started getting brutal, when people started fighting, that where the students, the police came in and started to build a boundary, right? When the speaker came, Speaker Kun and Deputy Speaker Tomofa came in.
The speaker for the majority bloc.
Yeah, that Speaker Kun.
Okay.
So Speaker Kun came in.
Speakers,
yeah. I told you from the beginning, I said two speakers.
Two speakers.
So because the two are not saying they are speakers.
They are speakers.
For me, I'm not a constitution. I'm not a lawyer. I'm a journalist. So I say speaker, until the constitutional lawyers will come in and tell us, or come to know who's right or who wanted to. I was still saying stop saying two speakers. So when Speaker Kun and Deputy Speaker Kofa came and entered the building, they went into the office. And what really sparked the whole debate now was when the government officials started coming for the budget
hearing.
Then when the voting started, I represented the Marvin Cole, represented the Jason Sibo, Representative Jacob Koruba, all the guys, they said no government official will enter that building for budget hearing. So they started, and they were not just standing there alone. They were standing with the security and supporters.
Okay.
Blocking the entrance. Even at times, there was even blocking some lawmakers of entering. Yeah, some lawmakers didn't want to enter the even blocking them. But later on, Representative Wahini said, yeah, but you tell the lawmaker, no, we cannot stop. Yeah, he said we cannot stop our own colleague because of entering. So the lawmaker can let it enter. Let it go on. That's only thing we do. We stop.
Anybody coming from any government
entity will stop them. And so that's how the whole thing started. The first person that came, he tried, he couldn't enter no way. Then the police, they come here, the police was still waiting, and he was entering the first way, do the second door. So the police who came in, it was when the chairman of Bruce Order called the police to come in to escort the government official in.
You mean Marvin, not Marvin, James Colena.
James Colena called the police because then the police was there to the gate. So James Colena called the police and said, please escort this government official into the budget hearing. When the police escorted him in.
But even though we have legislative securities over there, who should be doing the organizing these things? But another thing is this, right? The tension, it escalated to the extent that I saw a video with Representative Yaka Kolba and Alex Poole in a fist fight. Yeah, I saw both of them in a fist fight, and this thing has deepened. With all of these fights, you think it was? Do you think it's okay for ministers of government to still go under pressure to go for budget hearing when this matter has not been settled? Do you think? We're talking about the economy with the state of the country. In your own mind as a
when it comes to the budget hearing, I don't think it should be something that to go on be on tension like this.
Okay.
So people should be relaxed.
Yes, and that's my thought.
Mind you, the IT minister now, that is who worked for the budget hearing for Ministry of Finance and Planning.
Yes.
She really went under stress attention.
Under stress, I saw the lady. She was like under duress to do. She was, being guided by security police officers.
Before the police even came to even guide her, she was turned down by Honorable Yeka Koluba to the first door.
If I were that woman, I just would have turned around and
they called all types of names from supporters of Speaker Side, and just all. And when she came out from the first entrance, she was like, "I'm ready to go on." I saw she took her phone, she made a phone call, and they took her to pour in Speaker Kofaka. So I thought she was leaving.
Okay.
But later on, they called the police in, and the huge police took him
and escorted
her in.
While we were outside there yesterday, the budget hearing was ongoing in Deputy Speaker's Thomas Fala's office. Imagine.
The budget hearing went on yesterday.
So that hearing that went on, there was no journalist to even there was no online TV.
No online TV were there.
But I didn't see it live.
Online TV were there. The budget hearing Spoon were there.
No, what I noticed, I think it was something being on. It was being aired. Somebody was giving. Just telling, or they were reporting there, but no. I didn't see it on TV, so I tried to check it.
So later TV was there.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
TV was there. Spoon was there. Spoon was doing like joint broadcast yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
They had a reporter across. They have only 3 to 4 reporters on the ground yesterday. So one were in there for the budget hearing, and the other ones were outside. Because most of the action were outside. Yes. So so reporters were in there yesterday for the budget hearing. One of the issues that brought up, you saw in the corridor, there's a video on Facebook where the representative, some representative was assaulted by some personal security, some bodyguards and all. And it was when this representative from Speaker Kufasa, Marvin Cole, Representative Jacob Koluba, Representative Desin Sibo, all of them tried to force the way to enter the speaker cover of it. Instead of, because when they noticed him before that time, these guys, they said they were going to lock all the gates, that no one should enter. They went to the first big gate, and the police told them that they will not lock the gate. They were not allowed to lock the gate because people had to enter the building. That's the building is not only for the representatives, for the host of representatives, Senate. And staff had to come to work. They were staying early in the morning hours, so they could not lock the gate. But while the police would be there to protect the gate. So they left the gate. They went to the smaller gate down on bypass side there. The small gate, and they even bought lock the gate. So when they called the talk to the police officers, the police officers that were on ground, the commander said, "But you guys can lock the gate because people coming in. How we are workers and go into the gate. They all lock the gate. Who will reality because there was a dialogue between them. So they will lock the gate. What will happen with the key? Who will get the key? They will say they'll get the key. So people come. How will we enter? How do people enter? You're locking the gate. So when the police will not lock the gate, they will not allow to lock the gate. So when we say the Jaga Koduba, we say the Marvin Co. And this other representative started to push the gate to lock the gate. The police officer to push them back, push the gate back, but some people locking the gate. So we started push and pull at the gate with the police officers and the lawmakers. And later on, after the lawmakers were trying to push the gate, and the police officer pushed the gate back, all the supporters to the police came down and to push the police back. The police go over manpower and push the representative, the supporters all the back for the gate.
Okay.
And the gate, those on the left from there, and intelligence came to them that we send the gate and the people going in with the budget. So what was the key? And
so I just saw the video, but I mean it was being conducted, the budget hearing in the I think just the conference room of the cabinet speaker.
Yes, a conference room.
Imagine a budget hearing that should have been held in the chamber.
No, according to the budget hearing was to be done in the conference room.
But
the conference room, when you enter the first,
yeah,
so there was the budget hearing to be conducted. But the key for the conference room is a photo from Speaker Kwasa to black key.
So it was being confiscated.
So they took the key and they were to open the door. And the guys, they opened that door where we say the his supporters all in stuck to that conference room.
I saw Dixon Sibo, his shirt all wet. I mean, he was sweating. I mean, but with all of these things, that are going on, especially on Capitol Hill, I mean, let's look at the country now. How, I mean, what are the effects? What effect does it have on our country when we have lawmakers fighting? What does the country stand to benefit when we have January, the president is supposed to address the nation? He will definitely have to have a sooner. What can you say? What does the country stand to benefit with this fight going on?
So one of the things people are saying in the corner is that if they continue with the whole budget what will happen? So January can be getting budget. Mind the budget was
2025.
So it take really January. So people say so we're not even for January. We're not pass the budget. What is the point? No, it will still pay. What will happen? What will happen? There's a clause in the Constitution. Even the Ministry of Finance call for I think 40% of the budget will be expended. So whether the budget pass or is not passed, in which the clear year, certain money percent will be there to spend for government function until the budget can be passed. So all the things these guys are doing, I know that they will not go to that route.
We have the international community watching.
We will not reach that point. But mind you, it did not make us. Yesterday, Bakudu County District number 2 lawmaker, he fought the police officer. Yeah, he fought the police officer. And at the end of the day, he got wounded. They hold him.
Wow.
Yeah, he got wounded.
Okay, Sina Normal, right?
No, not Sina Normal.
Because I was even told that Sina Normal was allegedly hit. I don't know. Somebody said he was allegedly hit too. But
that alone because what hit yesterday. As I said, when they prevented they blocked the conference door the way I was. So they stopped the people entering the conference door. The conference before the budget hearing, they blocked the door. So at that time, the people were coming, the ministers were coming for the hearing, So I think they were left with no alternative but to go to that conference in the speaker office of the conference, the speaker to the speaker conference room, because the conference they were all alike. They were blocked and not because for their standards they do, so they could not go and remove them with force from there. So the only alternative also they had was to go to the speaker's side where they get control over the speaker's side. So they went to the speaker office and they were all going. So when you notice now that the budget were in the speaker office, they try to move from the conference to come to go to the speaker's side. They want the police stopping. Police said, you also you come to your side, we come to your side, so you're not going to the both side. If you see in the camera, the videos, represented the king, they reached the door. The police allowed to come, they reached the door. They try to force to beat on the door, to push the door, spot the door. The police said, no, you're not. That's why the police came. You saw the police even hold a representative from the back, pull you back from the door because you try to step the door, the police hold him back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now in the country we have two speakers.
Yeah. Two speakers, one deputy speaker.
Two chair on rules and orders and administration. Then we have two chairs on ways, means and finance. Dexter Sibo.
So for now, I don't think I would not dignify the position for now.
Yeah, because Dexter Sibo is the chair on ways, means and finance. But then Richard Cohn had named P. Marjorie.
And the budget yesterday was presided over P. Marjorie.
Can you imagine?
So
and I saw Dexter Sibo. I listened to him. I overheard him say that, well, I just go and relax and just be enjoying myself in the corporate world. And then they'll come be here, but you chose to be a lawmaker.
So yesterday, I laugh. Yesterday time yesterday when it was when it was denied, when they noticed that the budget year were ongoing and they tried to force their way, they fought the way the other speaker of the could not make it when it was denied. So they were even on the civil security go won the head.
Yes. Yeah, we got the security score won it.
When they enter, when trying to force the way to enter to the place, the police stopped them. In the midst of the police, the security, or the people were talking, the police were looking at them, everybody was, going to a park. So, the security, the personal security of the people tried to push, I think, help push one of the police officers in the midst of the police officer. They would not work that way. Now, when all the police came on him, took him, forcibly, and tried to carry him, forcing the carry the high gun in the head.
Yeah. But the fight of Capitol yesterday extended as far as to journalists. Journalists were beaten. I saw Levi Cooper Jr., his whole finger. He got a cut. Augustine Sambayo. Lots of other journalists. They got victimized by the process yesterday.
And let me tell you, I would not have about words. All of those journalists that was victimized yesterday, the people who did it came from Speaker Cooper's supporters.
Those who hate on the journalists. Okay.
Those are people who even insulted all of us on yesterday. You saw the video from our man, what is it, for Sylvester? Cholople, who attacked him. It was the Denisibo bodyguards. Even Denisibo said, he started because he even insulted Sylvester.
You mean Dexter Sibo insulted
Sylvester father? The video is that playing. When Sylvester asked me a question, he said, the speaker, okay, he said, then the speaker, Kofa was not there. So Sylvester asked the question, he said, so where's the speaker now? He said the speaker is basically doing some other work, the country work. So Sylvester asked him, I think where is he? Where is currently? He said, go ask your father.
And that was his response.
I respond from Representative what did you say?
Dexter
Sibo.
Wow.
So so all journalists are about we are asking questions. And all that one about the question you insult. So very well as a lawmaker, you start insulting journalists. What do you think your supporters will do? So that for that instant when that supporter of these people saw this, which insulted Sylvester, so Sylvester felt offended. He said, but when Sylvester asking for a question again, I had that too. So he insulted Sylvester.
Okay.
This was important. But that way, Sylvester said, but why would you keep Sylvester to retaliating the hardest actions of Sylvester for your phone? And other journalists were there. They said they could not stand it. Had the titles to prevent them from doing it. And yesterday, after Speaker Kofar, in the evening hours, Speaker Kofar, all of us, the journalists, were sitting downstairs in the building, in the yard, the corridor. Is a guy from the Speaker office came, Speaker Kofar office came and said, "Oh, Speaker Kofar want to talk to the journalists." Oh. We went in. We were going in. They were talking. The journalists are coming. They're coming. All the guys clearly said, "11 one said, don't enter the building. They not count inside." So we just laughed. Nobody didn't respond to them. We enter. But when the speaker was talking, coming outside, even while the speaker was talking, people were still insulting journalists at the back. So supporters. People were coming down, they still insulting journalists.
Okay. Folks, if you've just joined us, as a reminder, you're listening to the Kia Morning Show here on Kia Radio. My name is Jefferson. We are today I'm joined by my colleague, Augustine Adas Ezekiel T. Moore, and of course, a professional journalist who just been having a chit chat of capital and national issues as well. Things been going on, and so we've been having conversation on them. If you're there, you want to join us, be a part of the conversation, share your own view. What you make of the incident on yesterday up Capitol Hill, where the presence of police, was all there up Capitol Hill as well, and there was a serious tussle, and also the budget hearing went on. There was the Deputy Minister of Budget, she was there, and Honorable Thomas Fallard, Deputy Speaker, was the one, carrying on that hearing. So I'll go to the line now. My first caller is Sekou Fofana. Sekou Fofana is our caller here, and so I saw he slipped off the line. No, he called back. So 0770-615238, 0770-615238, 088-613-0723, 088-613-0723. Sekou Fofana is our first caller here this morning. I'm trying to get you through, Sekou. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, Sekou. Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning to your colleagues. As Sekou Fofana in the community. Yeah, let me start the play. Maybe your guests or your colleagues read on the part what Daisy Tibo said.
Okay.
I even saw the video.
Oh, you saw the video?
I saw the video. Go on school FM page. You will see it there.
Okay.
So, tell what George Weah lead the power. Otherwise, this is for clear tell yesterday. Say cool people are arrogant people.
Oh.
The maybe available is for Nikuda cool men.
In the video.
In the video, I say go there.
I will check it out.
This is for say Akuma for Nikuda. Even there's a mentor, the culture what the man as he saw the man also he said the man he saw the man he said go out of fire your boss man.
And a lawmaker.
Yeah, this is people. They say go out of fire and your lawmaker. The man do they support our disease because they are arrogant for they start beating on the men. The men can run for a life.
Wow.
Yeah, after the man go now. Some of them they even very far with the men. The men start running for a life. Then when the man the man say, they generally what asking he say is a time for all generally the man say, well, you can interpret what you say semester but you can see what happening. And how do that so they to validate their own argument. Well, I'm out of the capital building, right? Let me tell you, Jeff, you can cover to the leadership problem.
How you see the leadership problem?
Thank you. And what the media want to convince some person. Even 35 or 36 or what you guys want to what you guys want to convince somebody to come on your side.
But the other minute you can convince 5% of men to make them 49.
They people leave the men who cover side and go to the majority, right? And they to covers are voice. And the majority confuse that go to go on the cover side. But the people that there now. That boy make on their mouth, and they for the sound that for the thing that they program for no business, that don't business.
Oh yeah, I saw right now. Say I think the guys are gathering in the chamber in the joint chambers.
Okay, yesterday our budget yesterday first, so they will be
Abu, I mean, Seku, with all these things that are happening, you think when the laws are up Capitol Hill, the police will be protecting one person? You think it's right for police to just protect? No, I was there yesterday. Oh.
No, I'm coming now.
Okay.
Okay, if you talk about rule of law for police put only one person, if the police people insulted the majority black, minority black, or insulted the become the police people tell the map you go to land the gate, he said the man come up and now enter you. And my job, so Jeff, let me say this. The police are not president Buhari, and that for one person.
Oh, obviously.
And that for one person, una put that deal with the law. You see, the regular number with the honorable man, you see the mayor yesterday, the mayor gave you out, he was dignify the staff on in a Kera baby. He even presented a car.
They make turn over the same car that speak Kofa turn over the message when I'm so he turned it over to the people he did yesterday.
Okay, tell me, also the rubber hand, the communication.
Rubber hands, yeah, get a very car. But Kofa get it, man. I seen car. Like Kofa bought all those cars. Kofa, I think Kofa bought those cars.
Look at Kofa.
Oh.
Because I guess they are ready to tell you say Roger can do like black business, majority can do like black business. If that was the case, that Roger Fulani supposed to get a car to the people yesterday.
So Rachel, are you speaking on? Say, Mama, you go sit down.
You can tell it's a go sit down. So for that, even for that, go to love 100,000 now. Now, it's you who want to get the end of the day. Go get to more than that one.
Okay.
We get to more than that. So, Jeff, let me need a number. I'm going to say, go check it out. You'll see the video that yourself will be. That is very, very rude. So, especially the man, especially you know that man, I'm not like people come to all for all to elect, we can't bend the people. That's why you get like so go not man the other street the go to the main web is like the way there's
so let me ask you, how is your lawmaker in your district? That district 14 there, how is it performing?
Muga,
I mean,
the man performing Ali the ABC was better than him.
ABC was better than the man? But I want to make it say me better again.
They are doing all that.
For me,
okay. Okay.
I voted for our because our party to go for yeah, see this is what I go for my own. Emmanuel Banks.
Oh.
Okay. You know what you know I have been we want to be there that we never told me say we have Manu party in the way. You know that we go for I come on the way that we go to get up message. I think you know me say up to that Jerry that that be count of me up to that.
Because you for Akko.
It's not
because you even talk for you talk for the person.
I say if Akko that would do this is really bad term. I said this is really bad that would do my own politics in that my trouble or something that was you can't vote for you I say yeah for me nobody Akko that know me. And if you talk about Manu party if that is your point now Manu party is the first Manu party and don't be against what Manu man. So look at Kante.
Mama, okay, you tell I need to bring you on the radio so we can have a conversation.
No problem, I will be willing.
Okay.
Thank you for holding me down.
Okay. Seku Fofana, a regular follower and of course of the Kera Morning Show here. 0770-615238. 0770-615238. 086-130-723. 0886130-723. The numbers you can use this morning to be a part of the conversation. Let's go to the orange line and take this person right here. Good morning.
Morning, my brother.
Good morning. Your name, where you call from?
Thank you very much. My name is Aliyu Padikoman, the family and boyfriend and the car.
Welcome, Aliyu.
You know, the let me say thanks to you for your analysis. But you told me yesterday you're going to get the station land because some of the cheating land, everybody was calling the land because they're the same station number.
Yeah, you're right. We're still working on we start cutting it, but trust me, it will be here hopefully before this weekend.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay.
And then look for you for analyzing one of the opportunity to speak on national issues. You see, my brother, what happened at the capital building is sad.
Mm.
You see, love because fighting the mother said, you see, love because now I like this phone TV yesterday. Yes, now I get something about the elderly and sometimes, even if you're the elderly, sometimes you can forget to advocate for yourself.
I'm telling you.
And then for me to see love the God start and the love the God yesterday for this security one job of summer was full for our watching spoon TV yesterday.
Mm.
The majority of representative, the TV are calling you home and you will receive the table for that the table down again and the table and the table want to remove it and check I feel very sad yesterday. You want to tell me the guy name on it because if many want to tell me they say they are politicians or they are leaders. You know, you want to tell me the way you can convince people in your district or in your community to vote for you. So you want to tell me you cannot convince your only come and support this because you have to be spoiling the state property. Some of the taxes in the country, the people will make sure they will vote for it now, they will pack our cars and for me and there. So that way our police and pay taxes, they can tell us machine and then they put it and then they say they must pay government tax. So they put that machine up. So when they will collect our taxes, they then they buy it in. Then you look, everybody look before, then you will make sure you store that in there, and then you say police are supposed to put that not paying because police go there, you will be shopping the police.
We gotta take other people.
Can you imagine what our small TV yesterday?
Okay.
Yesterday, my brother.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, any more you call from? Welcome, my brother.
Yeah. Let me just say this. You see, what happened is that anything that is not good for you, it should also not be good for somebody.
Okay.
You can see things objectively. You know very well you are like even looking at things that are not right. You are not proceeding right. But because you want to operate on the sentiment and how you are partisan, you speak in a way that people should understand. If they are not partisan, but the reality here is this right here. We are all talking in the interest of that view because anything that goes off end, we all feel it consequences. So that is the kind of situation where we are. The Supreme Court has told you see the most important thing we know here for our constitution is that we recognize the speaker. Everybody to go back to status quo. Now somebody say how you can convince your friend. How you can expect me to convince your friend when the president and the vice president are involved in this thing politically. Money given the president, the vice president for what is in the guy for what is exploiting them. Taking money, you can get guys that you work on that $1,000 each. That's because that's on the divide. You want to say, so the consistent long to go with the speaker, who didn't know better than the speaker is the legitimate speaker. Is be consistent knowing that it is the right thing. We're not saying that you not move the man. You want to move the man, go through the procedure. Go to the keyboard and put the man out. Simple. But you shy away. This is the government itself. You don't forget that this was his family. They will not say anything. This was what he said. This is the government for long years, but it's not the government. Look at what happened to our country. International committee, government are looking, investors are looking at you. How could you go to the event in your country looking at somebody? You already don't have support. You already don't know you're around the world. All of these factories don't look at you. Just because you want to go for around the system, there's the reason why you see all the money. The essence of this is to do the brand for the issue for the Nigerian people. That is all.
Okay.
This way, you didn't have to tell us on another job, what's that?
And
But
we,
if you don't know about it, by using the government to find a certain government.
and January is coming. He's supposed to address the nation.
What do you got on people? All the Nigerian people we have also told people to Nigeria, but not understanding. But any of these people, when you would get the Nigerian will come
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mm. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. 0770615238 0770615238 0886130723 0886130723 are the numbers. This is the Kia Morning Show here on Kia Radio. Today, I was joined by my colleague, a media practitioner, Ezekiel Timo, and we've been having chit chats on the legislative happenings, especially up Capitol Hill, and we talked other national issues. Let's go to the line and take this person. Good morning.
Good morning, yeah.
Yes, good morning. Your name, where you come from?
My name is Unef. I'm calling from.
Go ahead.
As the thing you know, the whole thing was properly staged. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
From my own analysis, when the president went out of the country, when he took other people back with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Those three people, like the president, the deputy speaker, and the vice president, they all staged those things for it to happen.
You think so?
Yes. From my own analysis, right?
Okay.
Some father from local country, you will never move from behind the president.
Mm.
The activities that some of us were occupying in the capital building, they know very well if political carry the audit, it will be seriously affected. So the kind of cool, like, my big carrying political we will do the tele work, there is free money on the ground before you come in with very more. And the day that political, the day that some of us okay, when political left, if some of us were going to preside, I think they were going to be the end of the speaker's leadership. That thing they, but political should be very, very grateful. The three guys that stood in his absence was Poco, Color Green, and Marvin Cole.
Okay.
The three men stood to the door and stood some of us from preside. If some of us were going to preside, they then political and then the whole thing,
Okay.
one thing and another day is stopped.
Okay, thank you.
And if I was the president, I would tell Prime Minister not to pay all those so-called lawmakers.
Thank you so much. Let's take the other person.
They don't deserve any money at all.
Okay, let's take this person. Good morning. Yes, I'm okay. Your name, where you call from? Mr. Ashifon, welcome. You call from where? Pool River. Let's hear you. Yeah. What did the man say? Okay. Okay. President Boaka. President Boaka. Okay. Hmm. You say your children going to school? Hmm. Where do you work? Where do you work? Where do you work? Where?
What entity you work with?
Which entity? Okay, finance. That Lord me go there over there. That Lord me go there over there. Anybody can just go there and do something.
Because they have probably shut them down.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, my brother. Thank you, man. Okay, thank you for your comments. Thank you so much for your input. Well, Isikia, you listen to the callers. They've said what they should have said. Everybody has said their view. We gotta go. We're almost out of time. Yes, I mean, let's hear from you before we take leave.
Yeah, so as all of the guys spoke their mind, what the others saying, I was like, and again, I would say, all of that is going on now at the Capitol building. I strongly and surely believe and blame our lawyers.
Blame our lawyers.
Because these guys consider Serena Sipos someone who people really have high esteem for in this country as a good lawyer. The very day Supreme Court came up with this ruling, he was on TV that night. And according to him, yes, indeed, the court did not say who's right and who's wrong, but the court gave reference to Article 33 and Article 49 of the Constitution. According to him, all of what Speaker Kufa prayed for was turned down. For example, he prayed that, he said, according to him, Speaker Kufa prayed that the sitting of the majority is illegal, and according to the Constitution, it's not illegal. He said the Speaker Kufa prayed that the court should subpoena the guys to go under his control, and according to him, the court said this, according to their rule in the Constitution, they don't have no rule or any direction of how or in giving the Supreme Court power to force the guys to go on him.
Okay.
So all the kind that he prayed for, it was sent down. So according to Senator Sivo, that the ruling majority black is in the favor.
Okay.
That night, very nearly ruling. And in night after, I heard him again on spoon saying that the ruling now is in favor.
I know, right?
It's in favor of Speaker Kufa. So these guys are just confusing people. So you do your own research, read Article 33 of the Liberal Constitution, read Article 49, and you read the people rule, and you know who is right and who is wrong.
Okay. All right. So any parting comments so that we can just call it a day?
Okay. So thank you. It's a pleasure being here with you this morning. Thank you to many listeners out there. Librarians, thank you for the time. Thank you for your view. My name remains Ezekiel Timo. Bye for now.
Okay. All right, folks. So we have to go. Thanks to all of you for playing the listening role again. Thanks to our viewers. Thanks to those who follow. Thanks for to all of you also who placed your calls. This is how we come to today's edition, the end of the program, the Kera Morning Show. My name has been Jefferson Perry Weah. I'll be here on tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow I will have in studio District number 3 Representative Sumo Moba. He will be here. We're going to talk national issues. We'll talk his district, some of the things he has done in his district, and we'll also talk Capital Hill again. Until then, do have yourselves a wonderful, blessed Tuesday. Bye-bye.